Today I am a small blue thing, like a marble or an eye, with my knees against my mouth. I am perfectly round. I am watching you. I am cold against your skin. You are perfectly reflected. I am lost inside your pocket. I am lost against your fingers. I am falling down the stairs. I am skipping on the sidewalk. I am thrown against the sky. I am raining down in pieces. I am scattering like light, scattering like light, scattering like light. For you anymore, and the queen knew she'd seen his face someplace before, and slowly she let him inside. He said, I've watched your palace up here on the hill, and I've wondered who's the woman for whom we all kill. But I am leaving tomorrow, and you can do what you will. Only first I am asking you why. Down the long narrow hall he was led, into her room with her tapestries red, and she never once took the crown from her head. She asked him where to sit down. He said, I see you now, and you are so very young, but I've seen more battles lost than I have battles won. I've got this intuition, says it's all for your fun. And now will you tell me why? Well, the young queen, she fixed him with an arrogant eye. She said, you won't understand. Solitude stands by the window. She turns her head as I walk in the room. I can see by her eyes she's been waiting, standing in the slant of the late afternoon. And she turns to me with her hand extended. Her palm is split with a flower with a flame. Solitude stands in in the doorway and struck once again by her black silhouette, by her long cool stare and her silence. I suddenly remember each time we've met, and she turns to me with her hand extended, her palm is split with a flower with a flame. Set a twisted thing straight. She says I've come to lighten this dark heart. She takes my wrist, I feel her imprint of fear. And I said I never thought of finding you here. You turn to the crowd as they're watching. But the din in my head is too much and it's no good. I'm standing in an empty tunnel shouting through the roar, and I'd like to give the information you're asking for, but blood makes noise. It's a ringing in my ear, blood makes noise. I can really hear you in the thickening of fear. Want to know the details and the facts, but there's something in my blood denies the memory of the act. Just forget it, got me thinking it's really cool that you're concerned. I have to try again until the silence has returned, 'cause blood makes noise. It's a ringing in my ear, blood makes noise. I can really hear you in the thickening of fear. I really, really would, but the din in my head, it's too much and it's no good. Blood makes noise. It's a ringing in my ear. I can really hear you in the thickening of fear. Yes, blood makes noise. It's a ringing in my ear. I can really hear you in the thickening of fear. I never wear white. White is for virgins, children in summer, rides in the park. My color is black, black, black. Black is for secrets, outlaws and dancers, for the poet in the dark. Black is the truth of my situation, and for those of my station in life, all other colors lie. I never wear white. White is too blinding. Always send messages on Facebook and on Twitter, because when we sit in the van for a long time, I read everything, and it's very encouraging. Makes me feel very happy to see all your notes and your comments. So I look forward to seeing you there. Mwah! Thank you. Yo creo que tengo... upstairs from you. Yes, I think you've seen me before. If you hear something late at night, some kind of trouble, some kind of fate, just don't ask me what it was. Just don't ask me what it was. Just don't ask me what it was. I think it's 'cause I'm clumsy. I try not to talk too loud. Maybe it's because I'm crazy. I try not to act too proud. They only hit until you cry. After that, you don't ask why. You just don't argue anymore. You just don't argue anymore. You just don't argue anymore. Yes, I think I'm okay. I walked into the door again. Well, if you ask, that's what I'll say. It's not your business anyway. I guess I'd like to be alone, with nothing broken, nothing thrown. Just don't ask me how I am. Just don't ask me how I am. Just don't ask me how I am. My name is Luka. I live on the 2nd floor. I live upstairs from you. Yes, I think you've seen me before. If you hear something late at night, some kind of trouble, some kind of fight, just don't ask me what it was. Just don't ask me what it was. Just don't ask me what it was. It only hit until you cry. After that, you don't ask why. You just don't argue anymore. You just don't argue anymore. You just don't argue anymore. In the morning, the diner on the corner. I am waiting at the counter for the man to pour the coffee, and he fills it only halfway. And before I even argue, he's looking out the window at somebody coming in. It's always nice to see you, says the man behind the counter to the woman who has come in. She is shaking her umbrella, and I look the other way as they are kissing their hellos and pretending not to see them. And instead I pour the milk. This is a song we started to do only last week. I still haven't learned the whole thing. Lyrics are down there on the floor. But last week we were in England, and I was doing a radio show with Jules Holland, and he said, I want you to come in with a cover song. So I said, well, who am I thinking of lately? And I was thinking lately about Lou Reed. And so I thought, I'll do a song of Lou Reed's. And I was a big fan of Lou Reed, and I saw him sing many, many, many times. And I can tell you, I think I never saw him sing this one. So I'm going to sing it. Holly came from Miami, FLA. Hitchhiked her way across the USA. Plucked her eyebrows on the way. Shaved her legs and then he was a she. She said, hey babe, take a walk on the wild side. Hey babe, take a walk on the wild side. Candy came from out on the island. In the back room, she was everybody's darling. But she never lost her head, even when she was giving head. She said, hey babe, take a walk on the wild side. Hey babe, take a walk on the wild side. The colored girls go doo 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 doo. Little Joe never once gave it away. Everybody had to pay and pay. A hustle here and a hustle there. New York City is the place where they say, hey babe, take a walk on the wild side. Say, hey Joe, take a walk on the wild side. Sugar Plum Fairy came and hit the street, looking for soul food and a place to meet. Went to the Apollo. You should have seen him go, go, go. They said, hey, sugar, take a walk on the wild side. Hey, babe, take a walk on the wild side. All right. Jackie is just speeding away. Thought she was James Dean for a day. Then I guess she had to crash. Valium would have helped that bad. She said, hey babe, take a walk on the wild side. Hey honey, take a walk on the wild side. Colored girls go do 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 do. All right then.
In Liverpool.
On Sunday.
My pleasure. So, remember a while back when I was telling you about my very first summer romance? Remember? Yeah. This is the other song about that same guy. 12 years later, when I found myself in Liverpool, wondering where he was. What? What, the second time? Nothing, I didn't see him. The time when I went to Liverpool. But since then, he gave me many emails. But we don't want to talk about it. on Sunday. No traffic on the avenue. The light is pale and thin, like you. No sound down in this part of town, except for the boy in the belfry. He's crazy, he's throwing himself down from the top of the tower, like a hunchback in heaven. He's ringing the bells in the church for the last half an hour, and he sounds like he's missing something or someone that he knows he can't have now. And if he isn't, I certainly am. Homesick for a clock that told the same time. Sometimes you made no sense to me. If you lie on the ground in somebody's arms, you probably swallow some of their history. And the boy in the belfry, he's crazy, he's throwing himself down from the top of the tower, like a hunchback in heaven. He's ringing the bells in the church for the last half an hour, and he sounds like he's missing something or someone that he knows he can't have now. And if he isn't, I certainly am. The girl who sings for my supper. You'll be the monk whose forehead is high. You'll be the man who's already working, spreading a memory all through the sky. In Liverpool on Sunday, no reason to even remember you now, except for the boy in the belfry. He's crazy, he's throwing himself down from the top of the tower, like a hunchback in heaven. He's ringing the bells in the church for the last half an hour, and he sounds like he's missing something or someone